Beingness enables expansions and allows for the continuance of life beyond life. The eternal flame is the internal flame of life, which lights the other and the other. So with the idea of the ultimate, there is only one, which is held in the boundaries of infinity, which are captured by the mental limitations of minds, known to think within temporal barriers of awareness. From the perspective of an apple, the apple tree is a universe. From the perspective of the seed, the apple is the universe. The apple is conscious of its placement within the system and sees both the macrocosm and the microcosm. When the apple becomes mature and falls upon the ground of creation, it grows into a new universe, for the apples it carries upon its limbs. It is from the ground of being that there is more than that which can be in the awareness of this genetic pattern of the universes. In this case, there is a logical imperative which no apple can see or envision infinity of apples, let alone fields upon fields, or lands upon lands, or planets upon planets, or galaxies beyond galaxies. So from the same perspective, the atom does not envision it being greater than the universe, and the atom cannot see deeper than the seed of the electron. Both envision relationship in comparison to the size of the infinity which it operates within. The proportion of infinity of the atom's being is the expanse of the physical universe, while its origination is the mysterious nature of the electron. The ultimate question of consciousness of the atom is its awareness of its being as a component of the universe, or the fruit of the electron. From this perspective, the electron is only an energy that is existent for a short burst and disappears from consciousness, its short life and death manifestations. It is dead to the universe of the atom, just as a human becomes non-physical to the earth, or the apple falls from the tree. In each situation, based upon the linear movement of time and manifestation, there is a time-space dichotomy which is based around the duality of life and death. The apple, in the instance of its life and death, is an apple on a tree, in a field, on a planet, in a galaxy, in a universe within the ground of all being, which is expanding to fill the void, which is endless into the realm of that which is ineffable. And so the atom, the human, the earth, the stars are in the same roles and the same mode of pulsation in the third dimensional reality, but are in the continuum of life in the fifth dimension. In this stage you are brought into the vehicle of spiritual transformation. It is known in many names, yet it is your greater awareness which is brought to manifest the vehicle of your light body. It is your light body which is manifested now, and it is in connection to your physical body. You are combined, light and matter. You are tuned to the agreement of the movement of your body, to the spin of the central strand of energy of the galactic entrainment. The workings of the great wheels are founded upon empowerment of consciousness to deliberately create reality based upon the intrinsic desire of the essence of being. It is the light wave of directed intention which is what the way-showers are able to bring forth. The initiation of mass consciousness into oneness of shared intention is the fundamental agreement of those who have come forth as way-showers in the work of re-establishing unity and oneness. This is accomplished without judgment. Judgment brings fear, separation, and stimulates mental centers of the parietal lobes, the amygdala, hippocampus, and the reticular formation dream state response through the pons of the brainstem survival reactions. The effect of fear causes static throughout the limbic system, making it impossible for emotion to integrate with the higher centers of the brain. Fear turns off the reception of the higher light by creating a fog of discordant vibrations. This is a parietal dissonance which impedes the ability of the mind to receive higher frequency light, which is refracted and enhanced by the pineal pituitary through the lens of the septum lucidum membrane into the quantum mind. The frontal lobes, and particularly the frontal polar area of the prefrontal cortex, direct the beams of the quantum mind stimulation through the multidimensional harmonic continuum. In the third dimension, the physical temporal spatial brain structures correlate to the fourth dimensional quantum energy field. The mind enhances the intersecting light streams sent out through the lens of the septum lucidium into the interior imagination through visual images, thought forms, and ultimately manifests lucid reality. The septum lucidium separates the lateral ventricles, which supply the central spinal fluid and connect and extend into the frontal, temporal, and occipital lobes. This organization functions on a quantum level, utilizing the ventricles as resonance chambers and increasing the harmonics of the higher light waves. The energy produced by love, compassion, and enjoyment increase the clarity of the waves, whereas the energy of fear, anger, and depression of the lower centers increase static, which interferes with wave clarity. With the completion of the upper triangle, the physical and non-physical centers of the crown chakra, the third eye, and the higher heart, the activated mind is able to open to the central sun and the cosmic rays of light, which contain the holographic twin essence. The holographic field of the inner light produced by the quantum mind are both received by the corpus callosum and the fully operational cerebral hemispheres. As way showers, you are to bring forth a protective aura, a golden ring of energy, through spherical resonance using counter-rotating fields of light which establish the Merkabah chambers and generate clear, stable, high frequencies to activate the prefrontal cortex direction and limbic coordination with the pineal and the pituitary glands. The empowering of the thymus through the sympathetic heart center spin connects with the heart, the sun, and the galactic center. The immortal connection with the river of heaven flows on beyond the suns. This is the movement of the soul, which is awakening upon the fifth light. This is the arrival of the fifth day and the fifth dimension into your heart.
Thou wast the same before the universe was created. Thou hast been the same since the universe hast been created. Thou art the same in this universe. Thou wilt be the same in a universe to come.